Meeting Chairman. If we are all here, let's get started. First of all, I'd like you to please join me in welcoming Jack Peterson, Ursu West Area Sales Vice President. Jack Peterson, thank you for having me. I am looking forward to today's meeting. Meeting Chairman. I'd also like to introduce Margaret Simmons, who recently joined our team. Meeting Chairman. We're here today to discuss ways of improving sales in rural market areas. First, let's go over the report from the last meeting, which was begun on June 24. Right, Tom, over to you. Alex Jung. Thank you, Mark. Let me just summarize the main points of the last meeting. We completed the meeting by approving the change in our sales reporting system presented on May 30. After briefly revising the changes that would take place, we moved on to brainstorming sessions concerning after customers support improvements. You fill a copy of the main ideas, states, and evaluate in these sessions in the photocopies in front of you. The meeting was declared closed at 11:30. Meeting Chairman. Thank you, Tom. So if there is nothing else we need to discuss, let's move on to today's agenda. Have you all received a copy of today's agenda? If you don't mean I'd like to skip item 1 and move on to item 2, sales improvement in rural market areas. Jack has kindly agreed to give you a report on this matter, Jack. Chris Morgan. Before I begin the report, I'd like to get some ideas from you all. How do you feel about rural sales in your sales districts? I suggest we go round the table first to get all of your input. Alex Jones. In my opinion, we have been focusing too much on urban customers and the nears. This is the way I say things. We need to return to our rural base by developing an advertising campaign to focus on their particular needs. Anne Stevenson. I am afraid I can't agree with you. I think rural customers want to feel as important as customers living in cities. I suggest we have on rural sales teams more help with advanced customer information reporting. Alex Jones. Excuse me? I didn't catch that. Could you repeat that, please? Anne Stevenson. I just stated that we need to give our rural sales teams better consumer information reporting. Chris Morgan. I don't quite follow you. What exactly do you mean? Anne Stevenson. Well, we provide our city sales staff with database information on all of our largest clients. We should be providing the same sort of knowledge on our rural customers to our sales staff here. Chris Morgan. Would you like to add anything, Tom? Alice John. I must admit it, I never thought about rural sales that way before. Chris Morgan. Well, let me begin with this PowerPoint presentation. Chris presents his report. And as you can see, we are developing new methods to reach out to rural customers. And Stevenson. I suggest we break up into groups and discuss the ideas we have seen covered. Meeting chairman. Unfortunately, we're running short of time. We'll have to leave that another time. Jack Peterson. Before we close, let me just summarize the main points. Primero, rural customers need special help to feel more valued. 2. Our sales teams need more accurate information on your customers. 3. A survey will be delivered to collect data on spending habits in these areas. 4. The results of this survey will be discussed to our sales teams. Meeting chairman. Thank you very much, Jack. Riot looks at all we have the main item. Is there any other business? Alice Juice. Can we fix the next meeting, please? Meeting chairman. Good idea, Donald. How do Friday in 2 weeks time zone to everyone? Let's meet at the same time. 9 o'clock. Is that okay for everyone? Excellent. I'd like to thank Chris for coming to our meeting today. The meeting is developed.